In West Virginia, your gun can be taken for several reasons: a domestic violence protective order, an arrest involving a firearm, certain mental health commitments, or if a gun is seized as evidence during an investigation. Today on The Right Slant, we're breaking down exactly how gun confiscation works in West Virginia and step-by-step how you can legally get your firearm back. We'll also look at 2 real West Virginia cases where the courts ruled on firearm returns and what those decisions mean for you. If a family court issues a DV protective order and finds credible threats of harm, the court must prohibit possession of firearms and can order immediate surrender. Law enforcement can seize a firearm used or suspected to be used in a crime, or incidentally during an arrest. If someone is found to be mentally incompetent or committed for mental health treatment, they become a prohibited possessor under both state and federal law. A gun can be held for months or years until a case is completed unless a judge orders an earlier release. Before we continue, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our Second Amendment breakdowns here on The Right Slant. Your path to getting a gun returned depends entirely on the legal authority under which it was taken. You cannot get the gun back until the order expires or is dismissed. File a petition for return of firearms in the family court that issued the DFPO. Provide proof you are no longer prohibited under state or federal law. Show valid ID and proof of ownership. If you were convicted of domestic battery instead of just having an order, federal law may permanently bar firearm possession. Once the case is resolved, file a motion for return of property under Rule 41 of the West Virginia Rules of Criminal Procedure. The judge will determine whether the firearm is still needed as evidence. You must prove lawful ownership and that you are not prohibited from owning firearms. Police cannot keep a firearm indefinitely once it is no longer evidence and you are legally eligible to possess it. If you were prohibited due to mental health adjudication, West Virginia allows a rights restoration petition under WV Code Section 61-7-7. You must file in circuit court, provide medical evaluations, prove you no longer pose a danger, receive a judge's approval, wait for NICS to update your eligibility. Only then can your firearm be released. If you fail to retrieve your firearm after proper notice, law enforcement can dispose of it under WV Code Section 61-7-11. But they must notify you first. If you found this breakdown helpful, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates from The Right Slant. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and as always, know your rights.